Hello, hello! Hey, I've just finished up a guitar. Just put the strings on a couple of days ago. And I'm just going to do a little tour, video tour of this new classical. Um, Probably on Sunday I'll do an audio. I'll do some, just playing it. I want to let it open up and sit for a few days though. But for now, and then I'll combine the two for my website. But I thought I'd do this, give you a little video tour, take some photographs so you can see this new instrument, which I'm really very happy with. Anyway, it's for sale. I'd say I'd say it'd be ready to go out. Like I'm letting it sit to cure a bit more. So I would say within a week or so. So by the end of May, it should be fine to leave my studio if anyone would like it. Okay, so let's switch this and I'll give you a little video tour. And don't please excuse the banging. There's someone building stuff up the mountain. Okay, see you in a bit. Check, check, check. Audio check. Okay, here we go with the tour. Let's start at the top. What have we got here? We've got a Engelmann spruce top. Bocote bridge here, 12 hole. Let's see if you can get a close look there. Focus. Pretty typical of how I do my bridges these days. Right now I only have flamenco strings. I've ordered some classicals, but for now I just put on some flamenco strings. But it's sounding super nice, you know. Anyway, here's some tour of the top, some close-ups, I suppose. And I love this. I've been waiting to use this rosette for quite a while. I really love it. It's like I thought of Mount Fuji actually when I made it, but it could be any mountain or any swoopy thing. And a lot of the times my rosettes, each rosette I make is unique. Like no other guitar will have this rosette, and I make them all by hand. They take between 2 and 4 days to make, and yeah, I really love this one. And it's got some rosewood in there, some maple, padok, some coconut, and yeah. So this is a Engelmann top, Engelmann spruce top, and on this one I'm working with Indian rosewood. Very simple. I love this sort of simple. I really had the idea of a kind of shibumi kind of feeling, you know. Really just simple one line of flame maple purfling. And you can see, like, because the flame maple has, I guess it's the way the grain runs. It's not a pure white line, right? Like you can see how there's some what would you call it, gradations in tone within the purfling itself. I really love that. And on the foot, this is the treatment I did. Which I started out with a very simple, like just started with this, right? Which matches the back, right? Here's the back. So it matches the purfling in the back. And I'll show you the back in a sec. And then I thought, well, you know, I'm going for this really simple shibui feel, you know what I mean? Very simple, pure, not pure, but it's not the right word. And then I just thought, man, it's not quite working for me. So then I routed out this back piece, like this shape in the back here. I routed this out, and then started layering in. I did this in much the same way as I do my rosettes, layering in thin pieces of veneer and stuff. And this is what I came up with. I really love it. You can see the edges of it on this edge here, and on the top, it's a flame maple and rosewood purfling and the rosewood binding. Yeah. And what else we got here? So here's the side. And then the back. So I did that foot piece. And then I should have. Oh well, it's not. I need to wipe it off a bit. Anyway, because I've been playing it. I don't like that light in the way. So I did the foot piece. And then I thought, well, I need to do something in the back. Because before it was just this single line all the way up. And then, so then I, just sort of messing around as I like to do. And then I made it into two, opens up, and then at the heel cap, this is what I came up with. Like a bit of wildness in the wildness. What other word would you use? Yep. The neck is Spanish cedar, cedra, sometimes it's called. Yeah. Can we get a focus on that? Close up. I'm outside actually today. I don't usually, at this time of year, I don't usually do my little tours outdoors, which I prefer, because, got the river there, got the trees, because it's just on the edge, like the rainy season, right? But the humidity level's around 70, so I thought, that's okay. 70% is fine. I can bring it out for a little while to do some photographs. Because otherwise I'm just in my little studio, eh? Yep. The fingerboard is Makassar ebony. The head plate is rosewood. It's actually the same wood as I used on the back. Is it off the side? I guess it's off the back that I just sandwiched together and put in between. This, again, very basic. Flame maple, rosewood, flame maple, purfling in between. The frets are Evo Gold. I've been using Evo Gold exclusively lately. I really like them. They're a little harder, eh? They're a little bit harder than your typical nickel silver. And they have this really nice, I love the color, although it's not the color the only reason, but I love the color. It's a little bit goldy. It's not flashy though. It doesn't stand out or anything. And, but I really love working with them. And they're harder than your typical nickel silver, so they'll last longer, Maybe they'll last forever, I don't know. Anyway, the machines are Irving Sloan tuning machines. Lovely, beautiful, made of bronze. Most of it's made of bronze, and there's stainless steel worms and gears. The gears are I'm not sure what the gears are. An ebony tuning knobs, and then black rollers. It's a little bit like the black. I love the black. It's making me think of, because I mostly make flamenco guitars, and I love to use the ebony friction pegs, and this just makes me think of that, The white's nice too, but anyway, I like the black. And typically, for all my guitars, it's like I don't have a label on the outside, right? As most classical players don't do that. But the things that stand out to me in my instruments, where's that light? Okay, we'll go here. Is the shape of my headstock. Hang on a sec, let's move this light if we can. There we go. Ugh, I don't like the light actually, it's pretty shiny. Hang on a sec. Okay, so it's a little bit dark now, but perhaps we can, well, if we do this we get the reflection of the trees. Yeah, so this headstock shape, I make some variation on all my guitars. So it's kind of like a little bit like a symbol of, I made it. It's my brand. Visual brand. But also the other thing that for me that makes them unique to my own self is the way I deal with my rosettes, And I'll probably continue to do that for maybe ever or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And let's see. You can see the shape of the heel. Pretty. Each time I do, they're always a little different, eh? A little bit different each one, but more or less the same idea, same shape. Comes to an edge right here, and then opens up right through here. This guitar is, I have quite large hands, eh? So I like a neck that's not too thin. But this is about the thinnest neck I've done so far. It's totally within normal spec though. It's like 21 millimeters maybe here. And like I really like 23, 2 millimeters, eh? You get kind of crazy with the numbers sometimes. Yeah. But there you go. You can see, well, this is kind of fun, eh? I can reflect my whole forest here in the guitar. It's a French polish. I do French polishes only. Partly because I love the finish. I love that it's not plastic, right? Like it's not perfect. And also, my French polishes get better with each instrument, but it's never perfect. Like it's never like a machine perfect, eh? And I always have a bit of a internal struggle with that because there's so much I don't know about pressure, but there's this. It's kind of like people that record music and they perform music and it never matches up to like a CD because it's not mechanical, right? So, but anyway, whatever. Now I'm just rambling, but that comes into the shibui thing, right? Anyway, I love it. I'm not going to stop doing French polishing. I love doing it. I love the time it takes, and I'm never in a big rush, right? So it's no problem. And I love that it's completely non-toxic, right? I can do it in my little workshop. I have a really tiny space I work, and during certain time of year I'll work outside, but a lot of the year I can't because it's the rainy season. It's way too humid out here. Yeah. So is it in tune? I tuned it this morning. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, well, hang on. It's that. That's just my typical casual video on my guitars. I'm gonna do some photographs, get the guitar back inside because I think the rain's gonna come. Anyway, thanks for having a look, and I'll see you later. Ciao.